Hi guys, Wanda here. So I'm going to do some tutorials or paint-alongs in smaller, shorter time increments. So hopefully it's not so exhausting to get through one of them. So I'm going to be uploading some shorter content here. I'm going to start today with outlining your stained glass project. So if you're doing a Suncatcher or a little window or a picture frame. This is a piece of acrylic sheet here, 5x7, and I created this image with AI, so it is free of copyright. There's no worry about infringing. So if you want to get a copy of this, you can send me a text message on my messenger, the Foiling Rock Lady on Facebook, or here on YouTube. Send me a message and I will get in touch with you so that we can get you an image. All right, with that said, I just finished perfecting my lead outliner. So I'm going to find my scrap paper and get it started. Always start it off of your project so that you're not making a mess with bubbles or stuff splattering or whatever. I have to work kind of at an angle, so I'm going to try to turn the camera just a bit here. You'd think after 500 videos I'd be good at editing, but I'm not. So I'm going to try to do that. We'll see how it goes, right? Right, I'm going to start with wings and hopefully get some line and some proper lead lines on here. They don't, for me, I'm not worried about like super straight because I like that old stained glass window look. That's why I went and made the lead color, because I have gold and silver and like Yucatan color, which is a silvery gold, but they just don't look like the traditional stained glass to me. So I had some requests for it, so I went ahead and made it. If you're wondering where you can pick up my products, you can grab those at the Foiling Rock Lady on Etsy. Oops. Or you can get in touch with me, and I do private invoices, so you can pay through, you know, your PayPal or a Venmo, any of those things. So send me a message and we'll get you set up. So the main thing is you want to make sure that your sections are connected. Always keep a napkin or a paper towel handy, or you're going to end up with messy hands like me. It's not even a bad idea to wear gloves. And because you're going to need to clean your cone a lot, or if you're using the needle tip applicator, you'll need to clean it a lot. So if you want smaller lines, I cut the tip of my cone to make it a little bigger. You can leave it smaller, like this one. I'm pulling it because it dries in there, and then it doesn't want to come out. So it creates its own little plug. It's kind of nice, so you don't ever have to worry about it drying out in there. But like, so for her hair, I'm going to use those thinner ones. Maybe. Yeah, I am not a detail like drawer, so but this is just going to be more like an impression of hair, you know, lines. And then her little, what is this, some sort of tiara head dress thingy. A little braid here. And if there's a part that you don't like, or you think, oh, that's just too much in there, don't do it. Like these out here, I'm not going to do that. Well, yeah, I am, because I did the other side. But like you could skip, you know, just fill in, connect the other lines. You don't always have to make it exact. And if you skip like that, just come back over it. And when you're done, you'll want to go back through your lines and make sure they're all connected. Yes, I'm sweating bullets right here. This is definitely the first tiny face I've done with any project, stained glass or anything. So hopefully it'll look good after the paper's removed. Probably not. I just made some tarantula lashes. So I'll extend these. Okay, well, it's good. It's good. It's all good. This nose. Yeah, that's not gonna work. So while it's wet, take it off. I have these little wooden applicators. They're really great for this. There we go. Make sure to clean the thing. I'm gonna get really close. I need to go get my glasses. Yeah, I don't know that there's a way to do this nose. Maybe with my permanent marker. Or the lips even. I wasn't thinking about that. This is a tiny face. Okay. Nope. All right, how am I going to do it? Think it through. Think it through. Those lips are too big, too. It's a mustache now. And, you know, they don't put faces on a lot of stained glass, and I think I know why. Because it's hard to get the lead line to cooperate. We may skip that face part. I'm just going to try that. It's just the dots. 2 dots. A little rink. Let's pull it up close and see what we got. That's not too bad. I think I could live with that. You see it? Ha! I'm okay with it. Right on. All right, let's keep going with this little bitty stuff. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just looking for the biggest sections, so. Okay. Turn this way. So I think for these beautiful locks, I'm going to be intermixing them with like a yellow, a little bit of white, some clear, and some brown. So that it's not like all uniform. These are actually feathers now. You can tell where her hair stops and the wing starts. I think I'm just going to keep using this because the harder you squeeze, the more you get out, and it's a little easier. I'm going to try to zoom in a bit so you can see most of this, or the other half of it, up close. Now if I can stay in shot. I'm doing it in little segments so that it's not so overwhelming trying to go around the circle. Little connections. I'm just going over some of these lines. They were too thin. Okay, we are making our way around here. Let's see. Okay, I'm off the camera. How about that? Sorry, I'm gonna make these connections down here. I hope I do this sweet fairy justice. I think she looks like an angel, but I created her as a fairy. But she kind of looks like an angel, huh? I'm really happy that stained glass lead lines have bumps and knots and, you know, imperfections, because I am not perfect. This is like the perfect kind of art for me. I have a wiggly hand, and as you can see, I'm shaky, and just, this is great. And I think that once you let go of trying to make it perfect, it all works out. The first couple I did, I was trying really hard to make the lines perfectly straight, and it was very stressful. And it didn't need to be, because in the end, it didn't matter. Okay, I'm going to do the swing over here. Whew. Well, there it is. Oops, I see some lines I missed. And some that I need to redo. Okay, circle, circle. What do we think? Yay? Nay? I'm not doing these up here because I'm not going to be cutting it out. It's going to be a full, like, I'm going to turn it into like a window. Yeah, no? Yes. I like it. All right. I think I'm good. So that's where we're going to stop here. This line, I'm going to take this off. Okay, here she is. I think she looks pretty darn good. It's not a painting I'm going to be able to flood because my lines aren't thick enough. I would need to go back and reline everything and make it thicker if I wanted to flood it, but I don't necessarily like the flood look, so I will have to double check the connections and make sure that we're, you know, all sealed up. I see a couple that are not, and I'll fix those, like right here. So I'll be back with the next installment and we'll paint it. Thank you for watching.